Hey, this is Chris with Ugly.Teacher.Hiking. So you got yourself the 2-cup Stanley cook set. Did you know they have a new one out? And it's cheap? Let's check this out. I think you'll get a kick out of this one, especially if you like the Stanley items. Let's talk about it. Ugly.Teacher.Hiking. I hike it so you don't have to. All right, so let's look at these two great Stanley products. This is the original one. It's stainless steel, made by Stanley. Now, the great thing about these, I've had this for years, it comes with 2 cups. You've seen me use these cups in videos before. They're insulated cups. Let's take all the junk that's in here out of them for now. But this is a great cook set. If you don't have one, they're usually cheap on Amazon, at REI, or even any outdoor stores. Pick one up. They're great for car camping. If you're going ultra lightweight, not even an option. These are heavy. So we'll go into weights in a couple minutes, but we'll do the unboxing with the new one first. So now let's check out the new 2-cup cook set. Now I've had this sitting in the back of my closet for the last couple of months. So here it's the Wildfare Go 2-cup cook set. Now this is stainless steel, so it's not going to be light. It's a little different design over the original. We'll get into that once we open this. Beautiful box. For the money that you're paying for this, and I got it at REI. Yeah, a minute ago I had to go inside to get some bug stuff. Bugs are horrible today. So let's check out this receipt. Right there, $20. $20. So this bad boy goes for $20. You cannot beat this. This is the ultimate car camping, going picnicking camp set. And it's a Stanley. Stanleys are awesome, good quality. And for $20, this box feels like it should be a lot more. Kind of geeking out. I got this a long time ago and I just really haven't had an opportunity to do a video with it. All right, so the first thing I'm noticing, we got holes on the top there. Got the holes there as well. This little pull tab is silicone. That's hard plastic. So let's just pull this out of the box. Nothing else in there. So I just to move things around. All right, so we got the measurements on the sides. I wish I went with ounces, but a lot of dehydrated meals here in the US go by cups. But 16 ounces and 2 cups are the same thing. It's all right. The dent up here is a little higher. This is a little lower. That off. The handle, this is a little wider than this. Ooh. Huh. Well, we're gonna have to check that out. It doesn't look like they're spreading like they should. Like it should be getting in there. Like this set. It just clips in. It's very stable. This I don't know if I like that, or if it's a design flaw, or if the one I got has a design flaw. Well, they have instructions there. All different languages. Inside, you got the cups. And you got the insulated wrapper here. Is that for shipping? Like I said, for $20, can't go wrong with this. These cups feel lighter than the other ones. So we'll get the scale and weigh it. All right, so let's look at the original Stanley cook set. That's with the 2 cups in there. That is 14 ounces, 14 ounces. It's heavy, it's heavy. So that's 14 ounces. Let's look at the new kit. That is a little more at 14.3 ounces, 14.3 ounces. Now let's look at the individual cups themselves. The cup for the old kit is 3.1 ounce, 3.1 ounces. The new kit is 3 ounces. They're not far off from each other. If we look at them compared, it looks like the new one's a little wider, a little wider. I'm fairly certain they hold about the same, even though they're the same height. So the new one probably has to hold a little more, a little more. So let's look at the cook sets without any cups in them. Okay, that gets more manageable. 7.7 ounces for the old one, 7.7. This gets you 8.3, so this is a little heavier, a little heavier. The only thing I figured maybe the silicone tap could add a little weight. It doesn't feel it, but I've seen on a lot of videos people are getting rid of this. Oh, I just noticed this. It will stand up on its own. The old one has that plastic tab that a lot of them burn off, break, or whatever, and then people put like paper clips right here. I've never had that issue. This one, I've heard that this kind of melts sometimes, but this is nice. That'll stay there. So that's a good addition. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm a little annoyed about this, but it could be just a matter of working in. And the good thing about buying an REI, I can return it within a year. I don't know, for $20, it may not be worth the gas for something as little as that. All right, let's boil some water in this bad boy. We'll set up our little water area and we'll make that happen. So we're going to set up our little cooking area. I got the silicone mat from a store that's local. Just thick silicone. I don't like putting it on top of glass, and I don't want to burn the ground. So it's a little heavy, but I think it will work out well. I think we're going to use this stove because lately I've been really enjoying using it. Let's see which one we grabbed. Now, I think this is the Tiandlife one. It's very similar to the Boundless Voyage one I use. Now, a good idea, always keep a mini bic in there or some kind of mini lighter. It makes life so much easier. We're going to have this. Let's just see. Well, it seems to be pretty grippy on there. Not too slippery. Let's see how it looks on the inside. I just had to go in and wash it. Let's close this up real quick though. Well, there's a little movement. Let's see if it'll fit. Let's see if it'll fit. Oh yeah. Okay. That's not too bad. Here, let's try our Evernew in here. Ooh, Evernew goes right flat to the bottom. Okay. That's not too bad. Let's put the other cup in here. Oh, nice. Get a little bottle of fuel for in here. That'll work out well. Now, I found this is my Evernew. Oh, that's a little too high up. Put that in there. It's going to be popping out. Try it with one cup. Oh, perfect. So if you're just going out for the day, that is a perfect thing. Okay. All right, let's get the boil test going. So of course, as we start doing the boil test, it starts getting windy out. All right, so I had to take a quick pause there. The wife was on the phone. It's always good to hear from her down in the great state of Georgia while I'm up in Rhode Island. But yeah, she's saying the weather down there is great. Up here, I'm starting to wear a sweatshirt. But let's get back to this. Let's put our 2 ounces of heat in here. It really doesn't matter. This is what I got. Let's make sure that's flat. So I'm just going to pick up a little seed from the ground, hopefully one that's fairly dry. Let's try to dry this out. Get that a little on there. Okay. All right, there we go. That's going. Oh, that was a little tougher than usual. Probably it was a little too wet. So let's put that on there. We may have to put a windscreen up. So I'm reusing a water bottle. Oh, wow. That got hot quick. So we'll put the screen on and just talk for a minute. The lid on that. So right now we're going to use coffee. We're going to use our GSI I wanted to see if we can do a little better than we did last time. It was good, but I think we can always do better. So you can see that the steam right there, so it's really cooking. I was going to put a windscreen up. I don't think we need to. I'm sure you can hear it fluttering. All right, let's give it a minute or two to cook and we'll get back to this. So while the water is boiling, we're going to set this up. I don't know. I like this one. And does it fit on these? You just have to push them on. I think the other ones are a little thicker, the original ones for plastic. And I think the original one, I don't know, feels like a little better quality. I don't know by how much, but a little. All right, remember how we discovered this? We got to use the paper. I think, what do we say? This is number 2. Follow the seams. It fits in there perfect. And we got our coffee, our store branded coffee. Oh, I think I put in a little more than I probably should have. And for me, I need it a little sweeter. I use about half a packet usually. Okay, so that's all ready. I like this little mat. It enables me to move things around. All right, let me show you how easy it is to lift up on this. That's awesome. Will this silicone piece fall off? Yeah, I think it will down the road, especially if you're going to use it over fire. I don't typically use it over a fire, and this is far enough away from me, usually away from the butane burners, where I don't think it'll go away, but use and abuse. And I figured out a crocheting needle. I got this at the dollar store here. Crocheting needle helps lift the lid. I don't think you need it so much on this, but we'll be trying it on our Toaks. So it's nice. And it's not flopping down, so that's good. All right, so I keep checking. It's probably on the verge of boiling any minute now. The handle here does not feel hot at all. I wouldn't rely on that totally. Make sure you test it or get a pot holder for the end. Those cast iron pot holders would probably work fairly well on the end here. It's still going, and we'll give it another couple of minutes. All right, so with the 2 ounces I put in there, it didn't boil the water. It's probably more like 20 ounces. Underneath, I don't feel any heat, which is good. That's why I wanted to use that silicone pad. But it's hot enough for coffee. I'm sure you can see the steam coming off it. So that'll do. Plop this down there. Let's just move things around. So this, well, I gotta give credit. It's still, it was on the verge of boiling, so I don't feel so bad about this. So we're going to try this a little different this time. This time we're going to make the coffee and then drop the whole filter in to the coffee itself. Try to give it more of a tea bag effect. These cups, I believe, are only 10 ounces. 10 ounce fluid cups. Now for $20, this is a great deal. Great deal. So I hope everyone's having a good before fall time. This is the perfect time of year to go out and check out your camping equipment, make sure it's good for the fall, because this is when everyone goes camping. Where are you guys going camping this year? What kind of equipment are you using? Put it in comments. I'd like to hear about it. Especially ideas. Now, reasonably priced ideas. Some of this camping stuff is just getting outrageously in price. That's why this is such a great deal. $20. Car camping, keep it in your car. Perfect. Hopefully I'm going to get home back to Georgia in another couple of weeks. Maybe a month or two. November, looking like right now. The wife is going to Europe this coming Saturday, Friday into Saturday, which is the same day I'll probably release this. It's a surprise party for Elizabeth. Elizabeth, happy birthday. So we may have to release this a little later. I want to release it after she finds out about the surprise party. So I wanted to go, but with starting a new job, you just don't get enough vacation time. When I started, didn't have any. So wish I had gone, but next year we'll be there. Okay, so we have this. Very stable. Love the stability of this. I really do like these cups. But what we're going to do, I don't know if it's even good with the Brew Buddy. We're just going to leave this in here for a moment. Can I just drop it in without spilling? So we'll just leave that in there for a moment. Give it an opportunity to really absorb. I don't know. The Brew Buddy was good for this. That's why the Brew Buddy's coffee probably tasted a little better, I think. This one is way lighter. I hate to say it, I was trying to get this one to win, but it just didn't. All right, so let's put this back up. Okay, this is where I thought would make a total mess. All right, well, we'll get some skills going. We'll give it another minute to drain off. But we're always learning, always learning. But remember, the coffee from this one was really good. It works. These cups are great. Heavy, but great. So while we're waiting for the coffee to drip in, I just grabbed my Toaks 550 and my GSI mug that I love to use. You see me in the videos all the time using this. Let's see if this... Oh no. Okay, let's see if this fits in there. Oof. Uh-oh. Yeah, nope, I wouldn't do that either. So that's the 550. That's way too big for this. Probably a 450 would fit. Let's see if I can track down one. So as I'm going through my stuff, letting the coffee drip, my homemade alcohol stove. Wanted to give this a try in here. That fits perfect. And if we use the cup on top of it, lots of room. Huh. Okay. So there's lots of options with the size of this. It's heavy, but there's lots of options. So it looks like it's pretty much dripped out. So let's take this off. I would have a garbage bag or something along the way. Let's see if we can just plop this on top here. There we go. And let's do our final thoughts. Is this Stanley cook set worth it? Yeah. If you don't have the new one or the old one, excuse me, if you don't have the old one, the new one's definitely worth it. If you have the old one, you might want to wait, but for $20, you cannot beat this. You cannot beat this. So would I pick this? I would definitely get this. It's definitely an option. It's more for car camping. Don't bring this long distance hiking or camping. It is heavy. Now, there are a lot of variations you can do with it. Change out stoves, figure out whatever works for you. But definitely pick one up. So let's give the coffee a chance. Yeah, obviously with this GSI coffee filter, we're going to have to do it the way I did it. Coffee's so much better. So much better. So we've been making coffee the wrong way with this stuff. Hey, hopefully you like this video. Click like and subscribe. Remember, I like it so you don't have to. Elizabeth, happy birthday. Wish I could be there. Next year we'll be there. So please, remember, pick up something like this. It is what it is. You gotta love it. So, have a great day. So, we're just gonna get some B-roll. It's a beautiful day up here in Rhode Island. The weather is gloomy. If you've ever been to Seattle, London, the Netherlands, this is this weather. It's just great. Good coffee, good weather. This is the weather we love. My wife and I love this weather. That's why we love Seattle so much. But absolutely beautiful. How's the weather by you all? With the changing of the year? Can't beat this. Can't beat this. So remember, get out and do some hiking. This weather's not going to be around much longer. It'll be so cold you won't be able to do anything. So have a great day.